Hello everyone, this is TrajanCaesar, and this is a channel update. Sorry I've been out for a long time. I've had a lot of trouble with my leg. I pulled a muscle or something according to my doctor. He didn't really look at it too much in my opinion. And he's basically said something along the lines of it will get better in a week, and my leg is starting to feel better. So I'm able to actually sit at my computer chair and record videos now. My leg isn't 100% better, but it's getting there. Like, it's good enough for me to record a video. But let me tell you, the first 3 days after I pulled a muscle getting up out of the computer chair, that you have no idea unless you've stayed up for 3 days straight with only like 3 hours of sleep between, well, I guess it's not straight if you manage to sleep for 3 or 4 hours between 2 of those days, but I digress. It hasn't been a fun time with my leg here, but I just wanted to make this video to tell you I'm still alive. I plan on updating this channel, and I want to explain what the future of this channel will be. Currently, my channel only has 15 subscribers, and I'd like to grow my channel a bit more, so I created these channel goals to help grow my channel. If we manage to get 25 subscribers, I'd like to do a weekly Q&A video where I'll take questions asked by my viewers and subscribers and answer them online. Also, a weekly live stream video for my fans if we get 25 subscribers. Potential market watch for 33 subscribers, and weekly discussion videos, which is another thing I want to get into. Doing a lot of discussion videos, or at least one discussion video a week, would be ideal, I think. At 50 subscribers, maybe an online tournament to get the community at large involved with my channel and help grow the channel a little bit, because if you can actually participate in my videos, that will make you more interested in actually subscribing and watching, and that's what I really need to do to get this channel off the ground. Of course, standard TCG ban list. The only rule I might make, I don't know for sure what I'll do concerning the number of, like, I don't even know what I'm really saying, but basically an idea I might have had was that no two people can play the same archetype. So say there's 16 people in a tournament. Basically, you would have to submit your deck first that you want to play and make sure no one else is playing that deck. So that means that the entire tournament won't just be completely taken over by 16 Zodiac players. Now, an idea I've had as well is unboxing videos, like maybe just review a new game, a new tabletop book that's coming out, or new set of cards, tell you how I feel about them. And then another idea I had was to break up the monotony of the current format a little bit. Maybe a custom ban list and have a tournament based on that ban list instead of the TCG ban list. The only thing with that is that I'd have to make it from scratch again, because I had it saved before on my flash drive and that broke. So, it is what it is. I'd have to remake it. Then, with 100 subscribers, I plan on possibly getting a few shirts together to possibly sell with maybe my channel logo on it. You know, the game controller inside the laurel wreath. And a Draw My Life video once we reach 100 subscribers. As for what I talk about in my discussion videos, I have a few ideas, like review a new game, review new cards, like if a new set comes out. Talk about different archetypes, even though at least one or two Yu-Gi tubers already covers different archetypes in the game already. And I don't want to bring my videos in direct competition with someone who's bigger than me. Now here's a niche I think that I can fill that other people really haven't, and that's anti-meta advice, and basically try to explain to the best of my abilities, because I am an average player. I am the typical player, not necessarily the best, not necessarily the worst. I kind of fall somewhere in the middle, maybe lower middle, depending on who you ask. How to basically take your old deck that's been power creeped out of the meta, and what cards to basically run to the best of my abilities now, I'm saying, to run to be able to beat the meta. So if you want to know how to beat Zodiac with Chronomaly, or let me think, what are other nice anti-meta decks that you could possibly build, Sharks, or whatever kind of old deck that you have that you want to still be able to play, I'll try to explain how you can beat the meta with that current deck. Another thing I have that's not game related or Yu-Gi-Oh related is talk about, well, anime in general, like just anime reviews, especially Gundam reviews, because that is my favorite anime of all time. It is the first anime I've ever watched. It is what got me into anime. Like, if you want to watch a video about, like, my thoughts on Iron-Blooded Orphans, or I think they're still coming out with new entries in a Mobile Suit Gundam The Origin, I'll talk about that. Or if there's another anime that catches my fancy, I could bring it up in a discussion video. Another thing that interests me outside of what I normally talk about is tabletop. Now, I play a lot of, like, D20 Modern, Star Wars Saga, Dungeons and Dragons. There's a lot of, like, tabletop role-playing games that I'd like to cover on my channel, assuming there's enough interest in the subject to justify videos. If there isn't, there isn't, but I'd like to at least try maybe one of these days. And, of course, everybody does top 10 lists, top 20 lists, covering a host of different topics. I could make an entire video on different top 10 lists I could make. In fact, I should do a top 20 list of the top 10 lists I'd like to make. And then another thing every Yu-Gi-Oh channel does is discuss the ban list eventually. I'd like to do that, like, who knows when or where. But people enjoy watching ban list discussion videos, so might as well upload one for the views. Now here's my plans, starting either this week or the next week, depending on when I upload this video. Either this week or next week, I'll be restarting Persona 3 Portable now that I got it to function properly, and restart from the beginning instead of picking up where I left last time. And of course, the biggest attraction to this channel is YGO Pro videos, but I could also do Dev Pro, or if they ever fix Dueling Book, I could probably get on that. Pokemon Showdown is a thing I want to do once a week at least. And of course, do Mobile Suit Gundam Encounters in Space. Then monthly discussion video once a month, and a bi-monthly live stream where I'll live stream the games I'm playing twice a month. All this is subject to change, of course, based on time, availability, and unforeseen consequences. After all, you know how life can be. Life can get in the way a lot of times, it's just life. I'll be uploading preferably every Sunday. I'll inform you if that changes, unless, life gets involved. Remember to follow this channel on Twitter. Not Twitter, Facebook, there. Remember to follow this channel on Facebook, because I don't like Twitter. And I'll also have a Patreon, so you can please support my channel. I did make this channel to help supplement my income and help me get out on my own now that I've graduated college. So I'd really appreciate that if you would sign up to Patreon and support this channel. It would just be a nice thing to do, in all honesty, but I understand if you can't afford it. Remember to like, share, and subscribe. This is TrajanCaesar, signing off.